So I'm starting my recording over because I had my days off. I'm off on days, y'all. So I'm back home. Made it home before it started snowing. Got out of Virginia before it started snowing there. And then I got back into my city before, as it started snowing. It's snowing and raining at the same time. So by the time I get to my home, if the snow come down, that's okay. So anyway, I'm home. So let's talk about this Cash App. Some of you may have seen on one or the other of my YouTube channels me talk about this Cash App. I got a Cash App unexpectedly for $535, and it said for a cruise. And so I was concerned about it, so I decided to go on my Facebook page and say, hey, my YouTube page and say, hey, if it's you and you sent it to me by mistake, hit me in DM, hit me in the comments, blah, 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 you know. So people convinced me, and somebody told me even before I did the video, but I was determined to do the video, but somebody told me before I did the video that probably who sent it to you, or maybe who sent it to you is not on YouTube, may not even see your video. So I said, okay. Everybody, you know, well, not everybody, but a couple of people said, send back $1, and ask them there, did you send this to me by mistake? And, yes, it was by mistake. The gentleman was trying to pay for a cruise, somehow ended up putting in this cruiser, and voila, I got $535 Cash App. So I have refunded that $535, but that's not where the story stopped. So the gentleman contacted me on Facebook inbox, and he thanked me, and you know, told me how great of an honest person I was, blah blah blah, anything you would say if you make a mistake and send somebody $535 and they send it back to you, right? So come to find out, now this weekend I'm out of town, and come to find out where I am in Virginia, this gentleman is only about 30 to 35 minutes away, or I should say miles away. It could be a longer drive. I should be saying 30 to 35 miles away. Turns out he's retired Navy. So he said, well, you know, I want to do something for you. You know, I appreciate you sending this money back to me. So he sent me something to get into free in one event in the city that I was in, because he was familiar with the city that I was in, even though he wasn't currently in that city. He don't live in the city. And I told him, I said, I'm not interested in that event. I got a feeling he actually went to that event. So some more time went by, and I get another inbox from him, and I'm like, okay. So this one said, you might like this event. When I looked down and saw that event, it was a recording artist. I said, oh yeah. So he told me to go to, is it Recall? What is it called when you go pick up tickets? So when I got there, I, went to where I needed to pick up the tickets. Sure enough, they were there. I was sitting in a very, very nice area. When I ordered me a cocktail, and I pulled out my money to pay for it, they said, oh, we're going to call him Mr. Navy. They said, oh no, Mr. Navy took care of that for you. Every time I got something, it was, oh no, Mr. Navy has taken care of that for you. I was like, what he do, calling a credit card? Do y'all know him? Because this particular place I was at was a members club type. Not even type. That's what it was. It was a members club. So I'm like, is he a member? How do y'all trust his credit card? I mean, where is he? Is he sitting somewhere? Where is he at? But anyway, so we talked off and on in inbox, and I thanked him, because I had a good time. Y'all, I had already put my my hair wrap on my head and was in my pajamas and in bed. I got on up out of bed to go to this event and had a good time. So I didn't see him Friday. That was Friday. Didn't see him Friday. Saturday, as most of you know, I went there for a celebration of life, home-going. And so after that, again, I'm tired, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm about to put on my pajamas and wrap my hair up again, and so I can get up early to try to get out of Virginia before it starts snowing and try to get home before it starts snowing here. And I get in the box from Mr. Navy. And we're going to call him Mr. Navy / DMV because I don't know. Something said it was okay to do it. I was a little scared at first, but I said okay to do it. I said, well, I'll meet you down at the bar at the hotel. And he was like, I'll buy you a glass of wine. We'll have one glass and then I will leave you alone. So I was like, okay. If anything happened, I'll shoot him. Anyway, if he got out of hand, I would have shot him. I didn't have to shoot him, by the way. So we get down there. I tell him I don't drink wine. Hey, Joshua, I don't drink wine, but I do drink cocktails. So he ordered a beer and I ordered a cocktail. And we talked much longer because I was thinking I'm going to be down here 30, 40 minutes. We're going to talk. And we talked a long time. He's retired Navy. That's what brought him to the area. That, like I said, 30, 35 minutes of miles from where I was. Not minutes, miles. And, but he's from the DMV. I love go-go. So he's from the Northern Virginia area. He was born in D.C., I think. Because he says he's from D.C., but I guess he lives some in the northern, way northern Virginia, Maryland. All of that's the DMV, y'all. Most of you on the East Coast know, and some of you who not on the East Coast know what the DMV is. The DMV is Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. So, had a good conversation with him. Now, it wasn't no love connection. Let me go ahead and say that. The gentleman is not that much older than me. I'll be 52 in August, and he's 61. So not that much, but that doesn't matter. He's just a nice guy. So what turned out was somebody sending me $535 by mistake turned into me getting a ticket into this event that I enjoyed very much, and cocktails and VIP area included, and then meeting a very nice potential friend. That's it. Friend. It wasn't no love connection, but he's a very nice gentleman. So I had to bring that update because I told y'all that if I didn't hear from somebody by Sunday, then that money was going to be transferred from CashApp to my bank account. But I did end up refunding that money to the gentleman. And he asked me, if you're going to be in town, I get you in to see Parliament. Parliament's going to be there on Thursday. I said, no, I got to go back to work. I got to go back. So maybe he my new hookup, because I would tell y'all what happened to my last hookup in Hampton, but it's too scandalous. But, let's just say this. Ladies, when you meet somebody, do your research. Before you go out on that date and go any further, do your research. And so that turned out to be scandalous. I ain't even gonna tell about that. So maybe this is my new hookup in Hampton to get in different areas, because I like to go to like private events and private clubs. But I like to go to those places where there's recording artists, but in a more intimate or a smaller setting where you can really enjoy the artists without a big, what you call it, a stadium or what do you call those things? The Coliseum, the Coliseum. I'm okay with that, but now with this COVID thing, I prefer, something like what I went to, which was, like I said, a membership club. But anyway. So maybe that's my new hookup when I go to this area that I like to go to hang out at sometime. But so that's the follow up and the update too. And I'm going to put this over on my YouTube channels, because that's where I did the original thing at, with the little screenshot of the money, the cash out, $535. But that's the update of what happened with that $535. I did give it back to the gentleman. So no, Nate, I did not spend that man's money. Nate messaged me. He told me, you done spent that man's money. No, I did not. Not all of it. I did get a little bit. But anyway, that's it. So that's the story. That's the update. I hope that y'all have a great Valentine's Day. Remember, you are loved. I don't care whether you have a boo or a bae, wife or a husband or side piece or whatever. If you don't have any of that, you are, and if you do have any of that, in spite of that, you're loved. Who you're loved by? You're loved by Jesus, our Lord, or whatever you call him, the creator, God. You're loved. Just know that you're loved. Somebody loves you, baby. Shout out to the DMV. I had me a good time this weekend, as I always do. And like I said, an extra perk was meeting Mr. DMV, aka Mr. Navy.